When I announced that I was going to run for mayor of Knox County, Tennessee, unfortunately, among the political establishment, it was met with pretty resounding laughter. That a professional wrestler could think that he could be mayor of Knox County, Tennessee. And if anything, what that did was that made me want it even more. No matter what happens, I'll always be one of you. You may call me mayor, call me anything you want, but I am always going to be one of you.
With rising stars like that, the future of the Republican Party is looking pretty bright. In 2016, when Donald Trump and his candidacy and win shocked the world, he disrupted the system. He disrupted the system and proved that anyone who was an authentic outsider could run and win. They didn't need to have a family pedigree all descended from long lines of Ivy Leaguers or political dynasties to lead this country. You can speak plainly, tell it like it is, and even be an icon of American pop culture, and the American voter will show up and support you. Our next guest, in the tradition of Trump, made the jump from his place in the American entertainment zeitgeist to elected office, trading the wrestling ring for the political arena, and then sometimes it is arguable you can ever tell the difference. Glenn Jacobs, known as Kane in the WWE, became mayor of Knox County, Tennessee. He became even more renowned as a champion of individual liberty and stood up to draconian COVID policies and mask mandates. Now, as revealed by a piece in the Washington Examiner, he is a leading candidate for Tennessee's next governor in 2026. Mayor Jacobs, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much for having me on today. I appreciate it.
Before we dive into the fun stuff, there's other breaking news that are happening in the world right now. Breaking news that Robert Kennedy Jr. has dropped out of the presidential race and he has now endorsed President Trump. What does that say about the state of American politics today? Extraordinary.
Well, I think it's exactly what you were talking about in your intro. You know, you have the political establishment and the genuine people like Donald Trump and RFK who, despite their differences, are really interested in what's best for this country. And they're authentic, sincere people. On the other hand, you see folks like Kamala Harris, based on everything she said at the DNC, who is very inauthentic, very insincere. And I think that just goes to show that, there are more and more people are coming to the realization that our country is going in the wrong direction. And the reason it's going in the wrong direction is because of the political elites who have been in power for way too long. And we, the people, need to take that power back.
What did you think about the DNC convention overall? I know you've probably stayed up late watching all of the shenanigans, but they have had a very interesting rollout. First of all, no policy. Second of all, a lot of flash, bang, and circumstance, something you're familiar with. A lot of things to help kind of distract people from what lack of policies the Democrat platform actually has. What were your overall impressions about the production of the DNC this week and how they pulled it all off?
Well, and for entertainment value, it was amazing. But as you said, for substance, there was just nothing there. But that's been what's been happening all along. You know, Kamala Harris basically inherited this. There was a literal coup to force Joe Biden out. So you have 14 million Democrat voters who are disenfranchised. And then she was anointed, I guess you would say, as their nominee. Moving forward, then you have Tim Walz come along, and his persona is like this. Oh, I'm a friendly dad guy. But then you see everything, all of his policies and everything that he's done in Minnesota, and how horrible things are there. So I think that
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.